And now, it's time for another Dice Tower review with Tom Vasel.
Today we're looking at Plucking Pairs, which is a party game from R&R Games. Now, R&R Games, which we still don't know what it stands for. How about Rest and Realization? I don't know. But anyway, R&R Games is known for their party games. Time's Up is probably their most famous game, but they've done quite a few others, including Smarty Pants. Plucking Pairs is one of their newest round of party games, and it's one of the best. Oh, let's get to the review first, and I'll tell you if I like it or not. To play Plucking Pairs, each player is going to get a score sheet. And there's a big fat pad of score sheets so you can download more. And we've managed to use our score sheets so many times. I use one per game, really, and try to write as small as possible to conserve the score sheets. But you can do what you want. Each round of the game is going to go like this. You're going to take from this deck of cards, you're going to place out 11 cards. And each of these cards has different pictures on each side. So you're going to put out 11 of these cards. So let me put these cards out here. 3, some corn flakes, and a cow, and a bicycle, and some Band-Aids, and a clown. All right. So these are them out there. As soon as they are out there, players are going to start a timer. They're going to flip that timer, and then everybody is going to write on their papers, and they're going to match up these cards by pairs. So I might say, okay, let's see, cornflakes and a cow. That goes together because a cow makes milk and milk goes into cornflakes. And, oh, that bicycle and a briefcase, because some people go to work carrying a briefcase. And, oh, Band-Aids from a bee sting. Oh, that would be pretty bad. And those are both metal. And let's see, what am I left with? Gas is used to cook corn on the cob. And, oh, I think I got everything. So the one left over is going to be the clown. So everyone writes these down, and eventually time is going to run out. When that happens, then you're going to read, we'll start with one person, and each person is going to read their pairs to everybody else, and we're going to see. And I say cow and cornflakes, and I wait for everybody to say, yeah, we did it too, until I found out that everyone else on the table said, duh, corn and cornflakes go together. Oh yeah, I guess that would make more sense. And then someone else says a bee stings and you can get stabbed with a compass. It has a pointy end. And so they put those together. And someone else says I hate clowns and I think they all should be gassed. And there's the bicycle causes accidents for some people. And there's all different reasons. One guy says, well, this one had a lot of blue and so did this one. So that's why I picked those. And everyone has different reasons. For each person that you match, you get a point for each category. However, if you match everybody, then no one gets points for that. So if something is super obvious, then no one will get points. And you get 2 times the number of points for the bad apple for each person you match on that, the one that you think doesn't go with everyone. Now these are one set of the rules. There's actually 2 sets in the game, but these are the better rules, so they're the ones I'm telling you about. After you go through that round, then you will turn over the cards, and like I said, each card has a picture on the other side, so you simply turn these over for round 2. And then you will do the same thing in round 2 using these pictures that are out here, and then when you're done with those pictures, you'll wipe it and bring out 11 more. Where the humor of the game comes is when you're trying to explain your reasoning and saying the reason you put the mouth was an egg is because you thought that they were the same shape. And people can have very odd reasoning for different things, really crazy reasoning, and you'll keep going. At the end of 6 rounds, whoever has the most points is the winner. Hoorah! I'm often accused of hyperbole, and I do tend to use it a lot because I really like some games and I really don't like others. Party games I'm more ambivalent about because a party game can be okay, can be fun in the right circumstances, and there's a few party games that rise to the top. Plucking Pairs is obviously derived from Compatibility. Compatibility is an older card game where you had a deck of cards and you had to play the same card as your partner to match him. It's a great game. I still have it. It's really good psychologically trying to figure out other people. So this game's kind of like that. But this is, and again, this isn't hyperbole. It's really the truth. This is the best party game I played probably in the last 4 or 5 years that was new. Maybe Say Anything was better than this one. But this one is just so fun. The fun is not from doing the matching them up. Oh, that's interesting. The fun is when people explain why they match stuff up, and you can say it's so obvious that these two go together, and no one else sees that. No one else saw the connection but you, and to laugh at other people's connection, or to stand up and high five each other because you both got some obscure connection because, well, duh, that goes with that because they're both in the animal kingdom, or whatever. And so, to me, this is just a game that's worked well in every situation and has great replayability because the cards in there, you're going to get different groupings of 11 all the time. There's always going to be different ones. With two sides, it's great. I mean, I guess you could get an expansion, but this is a great party game. It's going to work well. It's going to work well with teenagers, with kids. It's going to work well with adults. Trying to match people, it encompasses everybody. And so, yes, I'm heaping lots of praise on this game, but that's because so many party games I say, yeah, it's pretty good. But this one I'm saying, this one is a great party game, and you should check it out. Pluckin Pairs.
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews, as well as our top-rated audio podcast at Dicetower.com. You can also find the latest board game news at Dicetowernews.com. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower. The Dice Tower is sponsored by Fun Again Games, the world's best game source. Fun Again Games has over 5,000 games available. Check them out at funagain.com.